Okay, question 18a says for each of the following, sketch the inequality on the grid provided. Okay, well this is requiring that we know a little bit about quadratics. So right now I'm going to ignore the y is less than, I'm going to ignore the inequality part. I'm just going to look at this. And let's just assume that this was the graph here that I was being asked to graph. Y equals this. Well, what I might do here is try to factor this. Now, okay, there's two things that I could do here, two ways that I could go about doing this. I could complete the square on this to get the vertex, okay, and that would be fine, and then that would give me a fairly good idea of what the graph looks like. But I can also quickly factor this and get my x-intercepts, put it in root form, and get an idea what the graph looks like as well. I don't have to do both. That's probably overdoing it. I just want to have a general idea what this looks like. So I can either find the x-intercepts or find the vertex here. But I'm going to find the x-intercepts because I can see that factors of negative 18 that add to 3 will be positive 6 and negative 3, which means if I'm looking for the x-intercepts will be negative 6 and positive 3. So negative 6 is over this way a little bit, positive 3 would be over here. I know, based on the leading coefficient, that this graph opens up. So now what I'm going to do here is the graph is going to come down. Now I don't know how far down. I'll give you that. I have no idea how far down. I could find the vertex, but that's really not the point. I just want to have a general sketch. Really what we're interested in is, do you understand what the inequality part of this means? The or equal to means that I'm including this line. It's going to be a solid line. And now if I just consider the y-axis, now I've done this a few times already, if I just consider the y-axis, here's my y-intercept here, this is negative 18, y is less than. So just think vertically here, what does it mean to be less than? Well, that means I'm shading this way, so I'm going to be shading at all points below that graph. That's what the inequalities looks like.